Hey, good morning, crypto traders. We're going to do a quick rundown on these charts here. Not much has changed, and so I'm going to do a bottom line up front here in just a second. Before we begin, I want to do a little housekeeping because I did upgrade my subscription plans especially for annual members. Previously, I was not disclosing my positions, my trade positions. That was only for founding members, and I would give them that instant price, that instant trade alert for any time I entered a trade and also exited. And I will still continue to do that for founding members. You can trade along with me. For annual members, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you know every position that I enter and give you a chart with detailed levels and trade strategy. Now, this won't be instant like it is with the founding members, but you will have, I will provide that transparency to you so you can see exactly what trades I'm in. And the thing that you won't get that the founding members do is my exit, because sometimes I do exit a little bit early depending upon what I feel the current market sentiment is leading me to do. All right. So that is a change in my subscription plan. All right. Now let's do the bottom line up front, just so you guys don't have to watch this whole video if you don't have time to do so. First thing is I found some new patterns on Jasmy. You can recall a couple of videos ago I did essentially live charting on the fly with you guys, and it was okay. I found a few more things that I want to disclose and let you guys know about that have updated my sentiment and also price targets on Jasmy. So if you stay tuned here, I will get to that. Um, Overall, the markets, not much has changed, but there are a few coins that are still going strong. Of course, Ethereum is one of those, hitting a level of resistance. I'll show you in a few minutes. Zcash is another one, and Solana. Those are our highlights today on the market. And as I expect today, the broader markets, Dow Jones Industrial, should be bouncing off of that 200-day. Nasdaq is closing in on a 50-day, should be bouncing off of that. VIX is down, so that should all play a role in how the crypto market responds as well. Broader markets affect and influence larger cap cryptos, especially Bitcoin, which is our leader. So we do need to pay attention to that. All right, let's roll through these. Bitcoin dominance is still headed down to that 40% area. I expect we'll hit this and then maybe bounce, or maybe we go sideways. Don't know, but it doesn't look like it's going to defeat our 42.6% resistance. Bitcoin is definitely fighting with this trend line that I had discovered or that I had not discovered, but drew down further yesterday. I pointed that out in yesterday's video. We have a lot of resistance ahead of us, though. We have this 50-day, we have this level of resistance, and big level of resistance. All of this we got to get through. And so that is something, I won't really be truly bullish till we get up in this territory, and uber bullish once we get up above our neckline. All right. So those are three areas that I start to, if I'm a trader in Bitcoin, start to enter more and more and more. All right. And then this area being super bullish. All right. Let's see. Total 3, all right, trying to come back up above this neckline. That's a good sign. Can the bulls take us above there today? Remains to be seen. But if they do, that's looking good for the altcoin market. All right. Moving on. Total looking bullish. All right. We've defeated our previous high. Well, haven't confirmed it yet, though. What we want to do is close above that and then come back down and use that as support. But this is a strong bullish move right here. And so we'll see today where the bulls lead us. Keep an eye on total 2. Ethereum, as expected, we are fighting this level of resistance. Now, I don't imagine that we're going to go right through it. We could, depends on how strong the bulls are. but I do think we'll probably come back down. Again, we have defeated this level, this previous high. We'll probably hit our heads on that, maybe use that as support, and again traverse along the underside of this resistance level before finally breaking up and over that. That is my projected path. And of course, that's all subject to, we'll see, subject to future price action. BAT looks like it's found another level here, and I drew that out. That is a wick high on the candle of the 31st of October. And it's using that as support right now. Now, I don't think it's just going to bounce right back up. I think we're going to hit our heads on this $1.53 mark, and maybe we go sideways for a little bit before breaking down. I still want to see us come down to that $1.34 before I look to re-enter this coin. But that's my way of playing this. Auction is an obscure coin that I have thrown some money at, 2.5% of my trading portfolio. This is kind of like my Vegas gamble. But I will say, this is interesting. It looks like we are in a descending wedge of sorts, and that's a bullish sign. And we're getting near the end of that. And so my target on that would be $54, currently at $29. There you are, another hidden gem in our daily market update. If you guys watch these every day, we'll throw some of those at you every once in a while. Graph found support, bouncing, fighting 50-day. We got to get above that, and then I want to see us get all the way up here and really test our neckline before moving further. Seems aggressive right now, but these markets can move fast, especially the altcoin markets. LTC, all right, so we're above this triangle again, trying to beat the 50-day. We have to confirm that tomorrow by closing above, but we have resistance up here, all right, and we have our previous high we got to get through. Lots of resistance up ahead, and we still have not defeated this 50-day. So watch this closely, guys. Litecoin likes to play tricks with us, and sometimes it ends up being exciting, and sometimes it's just boring. I lose my patience. I go somewhere else. There's plenty of fish in the sea, plenty of cryptos that are exciting to change. And if we can't beat this 50-day today, if I can't see some movement, I don't want to be caught in this trap of sliding down the top of our slide. I'm currently in this, and I'll just close out and move on. OXT, neutral territory. Now this one is interesting. We're fighting the 50-day right now. I would say we're bullish if we're above here now. However, price time pattern. So if we float along inside here and do this sideways stuff, in a week or two, I become bullish if we simply get up here. All right, that's the 55 cents resistance is really what I'm looking to beat. Other side of that is where I become bullish. Currently, this is just neutral price action, and actually relatively it's starting to slightly get bearish because we're under this 50-day. However, we do have good proven support here, so I'm not super concerned yet. If we break down below that, start to get worried. UMA looks like it wants to touch our 200-day. I've mentioned that several times before we break back up. Hopefully, at least hopefully, that is the price pattern. Resistance token inside of a triangle. Theta, lots of resistance. We're above the triangle, but we have a bearish cross here. We've got to fight through this 200-day, fight through the 50-day, fight through another triangle, another triangle. So again, same story as with many of these coins. Lots of resistance up ahead. HNT, bullish wedge. Looks good. Haven't broken out yet. Got to confirm that, but that looks good. All right, here's Jasmy. All right, so what I found here is, first of all, I redrew the Fibonacci, and I went from the first candle of breakout here around 10 cents, and then we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big breakout candles, and I went to the body high over there. All right, so that gives us a level support at 0.382, and we're currently on that. I also drew this parallel triangle, or this parallel channel that we're in, and looks like that is also forming the top of a triangle, and we're getting right near the end of this. So a breakout is imminent. Now, are we going to break down and come and touch that 13.7 cents and then go up? Or are we just going to break up above that? That remains to be seen. Uh, right now, I would lend myself to the idea that we are going to break out and up. And the reason being is it can't seem to break this support of 0.382 on fib. All right, that's very strong support, it appears to be. And so once we break out of this triangle, we're going to go for a ride. In fact, I drew a measurement here. Let me grab that and show you where I took that from. So I have adjusted my price target a little bit based upon these new trend lines and analysis that I've done. So we went from the top of that triangle to the bottom, and wherever we think we're going to break out, somewhere around here, that takes us to another significant level. All right, so that breaks our previous high of 27 cents, a body high, and that takes us up into the territory of, I call this territory FOMO. Anytime we get into this purple area of Fibonacci, it seems like that's where fear of missing out really kicks in, and people will buy this thing up. So actually, I have a price target of 39 cents on this. All right. And this would be okay time to enter. I want to see us break to the upside of this before I really get excited. Founding members, I'll let you know exactly when I enter this trade. Moving on. BCH, that's a bear flag. We're above this triangle, yeah, but we've got lots of resistance. 200 days pointing down, 50 days going across. We got resistance up here. This is not the best area to be entering this particular coin, or even holding, in my opinion. Solana is looking very strong. All right, so it's used this purple trend line as support, broke above the 50-day, broke above this. Looks like we're going to go up and touch the top of our, what I call an ascending wedge of sorts, and that's typically a bearish pattern. However, there are times that we break, I think it's like 27% of the time we'll break above these wedges, and we'll go for another 25% move or so. So watch this closely. Looks like Solana is very bullish though. Doji, bearish. This is a bear flag. We're under this. We're under this is yuck. This is yuck. I don't like this at all. ZEC is fairly strong. All right, so we got this golden cross here, and we pumped all the way up past my target of 260. This is where I would have closed out, and then came back down. Couldn't really confirm that, and the reason why I say we didn't confirm it is because we did not close this red candle here above. We came back down into this territory, and now the bulls are trying to bring us back up and use this as support into this territory. Remains to be seen whether we'll do that or not. We could open up another candle and come down to this line. This is one we have to watch. This is the area I would not be entering for sure, and I would have obviously, as I mentioned previously, taken my profits at the 260 mark. But there is a potential for new entries, and if I was going to get back into this, I suppose I would want to be in this area somewhere. All right, I would want to be in this area for a re-entry on this. Filecoin, this is a great entry area anywhere inside of here, as I've mentioned many times. ADA, I don't like where we're at. Yeah, we could pump, but could is not what I place my entries on. I like to bet on probabilities, not on possibilities. We're inside of a triangle here at a support level. And the only good thing I see really is down here. Look how low this RSI came. We were into oversold territory, and now we're pushing up again. That is a good sign. If your risk tolerance is high, suppose you can take this. It's not the best setup, though. There's many that are better. SHIB was pumping, tried to beat our 50-day, tried to beat this level, tried to come up all the way to this level. 4 different levels I tried to karate chop through yesterday, but couldn't do it. And now we're currently struggling with the 50-day again in this territory. So it is bullish because it's trying. Is it going to do it? I don't know. I really wouldn't be interested in this trade. I'd have to do a little further analytics. In fact, let's just do that on the fly here real quick. Let's draw Fibonacci from the, see what we get. All right, so, all right, support at 0.00004 looks like, and that coincides with this uptrending line. I suppose I would, previously I was saying I'd like to see us come down to this level of support because of the price action yesterday. I don't think we're going to get down there. So I suppose if I was going to enter this would be a good, decent level. However, still not really the greatest setup, in my opinion. There's plenty of better setups. I like to look for the best setups. All right, let's look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Again, like I said, the reason why I waited to output this, I thought we were going to bounce off this 200-day. Yes, we are. That's going to influence our crypto markets, which in a good way. Bitcoin likes to follow the price action of the broader markets, and it also follows the fear index. But first, let's take a look at the Nasdaq, because that is also has found support on the 50-day. Trying to push through it. I don't know if it's going to push through it, actually. I think we're going to bounce here a little bit in the next coming days, potentially week. But I don't see us just breaking straight through the 50. Could be wrong on that, though. Let's take a look at our fear index. Fear index is coming down. That's a good sign. That means the markets should be going up. And in fact, we see from the Dow Jones Industrial Average, they are going up. So I expect a little bit of a dead cat bounce here. Potentially in another week or so, we break through this 200-day. We have to watch this, guys, because that definitely will influence the crypto markets, and we need to respect that. Keep our eyes on that, all right? So let's jump back to Bitcoin, see what it's doing based upon the overall market. Yes, look at that. See, it's trying to break through this level of resistance, a positive sign. And we could do that. My expectation is this is a bear flag. We come back down, test our resistance again before proceeding up. But that could change. We have to beat this downtrending purple line, and we have to beat our previous high here. And then we still have lots of resistance up above. Not really interested in trading into this until we get up here. And in fact, this is even better territory. This is uber bullish because then we break our neckline, right? So really, this is all, you got to find other motivations to enter at this level. I definitely want to see us break out of this triangle and confirm before I was interested in trading Bitcoin, but I'm not interested in trading Bitcoin, so I just use it as an indicator. All right, guys, I wish you the best on all your trades today. Market is still a little precarious. There's a few highlights, as we've noted, but if you're entering any of these, please be careful out there. It is not positively bullish yet, though I expect it to be soon. All right, take care.